Okay, and we're live. Sorry about that, folks. If there's even anyone watching right now. We are here with the Mercury Cougars against Artificial Sky. Hi, Mom. It's okay, we had technical difficulties.
Time to raise my
I don't even think anyone's
ATM.
watching. Put it anyway.
Justice reigns from above.
Beep beep.
Justice reigns from above.
Sound test. Alright, there we go. We're good.
Justice reigns from
The checkpoint.
So that'll be Artificial Skies taking point 2 very quickly. 5:30 on the clock. They got a huge time to clean point 3. Pretty much all they're opening this up. Strikeman's gonna pop his priorities to get in there. Followed up by the Diva self-destruct. And he gets 3 kills. They're just rolling through Mercury Cougars right now. Rounding the bend. Panda, Son of Sphinx is the last one to go down. And it's gonna be all stall coming out. Sphinx has to land a big Earth Shatter,
time to raise
comboed
my
with the
ATM.
support ults if they want to do anything and hold for a decent time on point 3. Zenyatta ult comes out just to stall on point, get the guys back in there. Earth Shatter comes down, gets 2, 3, but the Transcendence is there to keep him up.
Justice reigns from above.
Justice comes in, gets 3, and the Graviton captures a lot, but there's no room to follow up. All the guys are dead from Artemis' Rocket Barrage. Dragon Strike comes in, gets the Genji, but that's about it. Mercy killed by it too. She flies right into it, but I don't think it's gonna matter. And that is a huge run for Artificial Sky.
Score 0-3.
3 points,
Switching sides.
4 minutes 32 seconds remaining, and Mercury Cougars are gonna have to come in with one hell of an offense to match that. All Artificial Sky. I'll be honest. We were kind of down for the first 2 parts of that. Stream key issues. We're good. We're back up. And all I saw was good old usage by Artificial Sky. Catching the Cougars out of position. Throwing a couple bodies around.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Is that all?
Like snow from yesteryear.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
So we're gonna see the Ryan Zarya come out from Artificial Sky, comboed with the Pharah and a Widow for big pick potential, a lot of damage coming in. Nova's gonna come in, they're gonna try to use 3 tanks and 3 supports, body their way onto the point, and they're gonna end up catching the Mercy and the Reinhardt out. Cool. Not much they can do, they lost their big support, they lose their main shield, that's pretty much the backbone of the team down, and they're gonna fall off the neck. So if they're trying to match what Artificial Sky did last round, that's a good start. Build a couple ults, they got both the Moria ults up, that you get that quick. But the bigger one is the Frigid ult, that's gonna come in through. Give him the armor. But Sherlock, he stayed alive for a good amount of time, enough to get almost up to a grab. They fed him a lot of energy with that big tank at the top, and now he can try to do something with it. He's got no ultimates to match it though. Artemu and Djibouti didn't get to do much before they went down. They're gonna play the high ground here, and Nova wants to match them coming up top. They're gonna use that bridge ult, force him off of the high ground in a really nice play. They managed to catch Panda with it. Invest the Earth Shadow, Strike Miss will. He's not gonna get much for it, but the Graviton Surge is gonna get eaten up by Son of Sphinx when they were calling the grab. Self-destruct comes out to the remake as the Morio comes out on the left just to take down Panda again. They're gonna do it, and it looks like Nova should hold. Trying to clean up the DPS out here. They're kind of staggered. Looks like they're gonna be able to get back. Djibouti is actually gonna go on a flank. Him and Artemu. Throw the DPS at the back, send the tanks to the front. They got Sound Barrier and Earthshatter try to push through. And it's gonna get taken by Strike Miss. Dragon comes in, that's gonna split him in half and leave Son of Sphinx dry. That's not what you want coming into this point B. It's so hard to push to this last little choke. You lose your main shield the first thing, and yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen next. They gotta run back. You can't have your main healer and your main tank down with this composition. It's just gonna end up with this little feed right here. Not much they can do about it, but it really helps the ult economy of Artificial Sky right now. I'm gonna try to stagger Chesh a little. Looks like he's gonna be able to get back in this mech. He might even be able to remech with the Bunny Blaster. Strike and Sherlock are fat enough with the heroes they're playing. He's already at 83, so he's gonna be able to get back in it by the time they come around this turn. The Zarya ult's gonna be online. And as I'm talking, Artemu comes in with a damage boosted rocket barrage. He's got the bubble to keep him alive, and they take out Sphinx, and they're just gonna buy some time with that ult. Nice combo with the bubble. Send the Mercy in there, burst it down before they even know what hit him. Djibouti gets a nice stagger on Chesh. Not resable with the comp they're playing. They got no Mercy, so that's just gonna buy him a little time. They want to get in position because Chesh can, you know, he can stay able to self-sustained. The Dragon Strike gonna come through as they're all in there. He gets two. Artemu's gonna boot the straggler off. Sphinx doesn't know what hit him, and that is a nice play by Djibouti. It's probably gonna be in play of the game, I'm gonna guess. And despite their great push through first, Cougars are being stalled out here on second. Just good DPS play, using ults very well. And at the perfect time, in conjunction with their team, they're going to put up the rally, get some armor coming into this. Maybe they can actually take a fight here. But Djibouti's going to say no to that. He's going to take out Chesh to begin with. They're down one. The flanking Earth Shatter from Strike. That gets a couple of them. No finishes off yet, as the Sound Barrier does come in from top. And they're actually going to punish him. 2 kills come in for Nova despite that, but Artemu's going to respond with 2 of his own. Spidey's going to take down 1. Djibouti's going to trade, take down the Moria. That's the backbone of the heal core. It's just the Reinhardt and the Bridgeton. And while there was a pretty even fight, the spawn advantage is fully in Sky's favor. They're going to respawn right there. Come back. You're on a 5v2 now. And that's another regroup. Another good hold. Ult economy all in Sky's favor. You're going to have both support ults up. You got the Graviton. Combo with the Dragon Strike. You can hold another round. And big changes coming through for Nova. Cougars. They're going to go to the dive tanks. Full dive, actually. Minus the Pharah. Chesh wants to play that. Didn't like the Widow matchup against the Hanzo. Djibouti's Djibouti-ing him.
60 seconds remaining.
I'm actually going to get a look from Djibouti if I can get on him. Nope, I'm bad. Sound Barrier comes in. Valkyrie popped by the Mercy. It's going to keep the team alive, even though they only lost 2 to begin with. You know, got to keep the team alive. You never know what can turn, who's low where. And 30 seconds left for Cougars to have any idea of how they want to play this. They need, even if they come in, they roll this, they take point B, they're still sitting at what, a minute 30 against 4:30, and then they have to actually go and take the point. They're pretty much like attempting to finish this in overtime if they want to do anything. And the Dragon Strike grab combo doesn't do much. Chess gonna respond with a point blank rocket barrage. He's gonna get 3, but they can't touch the payload. And Sky is gonna take it in a demanding 3-1.
Play of the
As I will now take a couple bites of the beautiful pumpkin cookies that my aunt made for me. And her boyfriend, but I'm gonna take credit to one of them. This is where I play the Jeff song from you guys, if I put the effort in before the game to set that up. Oh, we actually have 5 viewers. Okay, there we go. That's why the screen's on pause. I was checking to see if anyone was listening to me. Turns out you guys are. 6 now. That just might be me coming in. I'll leave in the stream chat whether you want me to focus on spectating more or casting more. Because I'm just kind of rolling around the camera right now. And, if you want to see, like, first-person POVs and stuff, I can't really talk to you at the same time. That's a lot of mental effort. Like, Overwatch League has about 6 people, each on camera. I can't be one and cast at the same time. So, if you care enough, just put a message in the chat. Spectate first person says Sascan, thank you. I'm glad you don't like me. That will require me. I'm pretty much not going to talk at all. It's going to be weird if I just, like, you know, I'm thinking about spectating. And so, like, I'm not going to be able to talk at all because it's just going to be, like, me chiming in every now and then. It's going to sound completely weird. Yeah, but it's not gonna be as good, Sascan. All right, I'll try. I'll do it for you, Dad. Sky though, ult economy and ult usage completely in their favor. Pretty much every time they popped a grav, except for that last time, I'll give them that one. But the barrages got 1 or 2 kills every time, staggering them off. The point B defense was just pure. Oh, we're gonna throw a Dragon Strike and get 2. Oh, he's a rocket barrage. We'll get 2 with that. And down in DPS play by Sky. Yeah, no, I'll hop in and help out. I got you. Don't worry. I've been away for this. I haven't done this in like a couple
now
weeks
arriving at Lijiang
because I was on
Tower.
vacation. I like forgot the spectator controls. And my aunt was here with my baby cousin, not my baby. That'd be bad. Yeah, my baby cousin like up until 8:10, so I wasn't prepared. And now I'm getting back in the zone. Hoping for good matches, as we all are. Forgetting to hide chat, as usual. There we go. Now we're almost good. So, the fair play coming in big on Eichenwald. Lijiang Tower, especially this, Gardens. Yeah, Gardens is the right one. It's huge. Shooting inside on attackers coming in instead of like getting defenders where they can just take whatever position they want is crucial. Defending on this point is much easier, especially with that far. You know, you can just rain through these big tunnel chokes you out of here, both walkways. Throw them in. As you can see, Artemia is showcasing that Symmetra is legal now, and she's, you know, up with her mobile teleporter and all that. I doubt they're gonna use it.
4, 3, 2,
I'll get
1.
Chess here on the
Round
first person
1.
action.
Capture the objective.
when I can.
Move back.
No, we're gonna get army. I can't expect it.
Enemies detected.
There we go. Alright, minor lag. We're good now. We're gonna get Artemis' position as Spidey already takes out Strike Mist with the Doom Fist. We're actually gonna see him be on all the Doom Fist glory coming in. He's able to get another uppercut, finish off Baby Sherlock. Almost knocks Panda off the side, but that's not gonna happen. As it is. While the ult economy was in Sky's favor, it's going to be the play of them again. No ults needed, they're just gonna come through.
Overconfidence.
Armu lurking on the side over here, trying to get a peeky chick from spawn. Peeky chick, what am I saying? Gonna pop up, showcase himself. He's got spotted. Spidey's on him. But yeah, he's almost got Rocket Barrage up. Rudy almost has Dragon Blade, but he's gonna get too greedy and he's gonna get Chess gonna find him. Artemis with a rocket boosted shot, one shot after Panda's able to hit him in the face, and that's gonna leave room for Juby to get back up. So that's a one-person advantage. They're all coupled in here. Artemis free to pop rockets and barrage whenever he thinks they will take it a step too far, burning down Vinian's defense matrix too. But that doesn't matter. They're going to pounce on him after they see that ability kind of goes on cooldown, and they're going to clean him up.
My ultimate is charging.
Strike missed on the main tank. Sitting here, the Artificial Sky is pretty much all their ultimates up. But since they haven't been able to do much, Cougars has most of theirs up too. Difference is those supportals. That Mercy ult and that Zen ult, you might need them right in the beginning of this fight. So let's see if they can build them up beforehand. Rudy's gonna get jumped on, so pure play coming in from Spidey. Take him out. Strike Miss, he's gonna come in. Pounce on Guava in the back. Might force the Transcendence. No, Guava just opts to go down as they pretty much lost the fight before that happened anyway. The Squirtle coming in for Big Night top, despite Guava not using his Transcendence. They're going to invest into this fight as they realize it may very well be their last. Artemis coming in with the Rocket Barrage. He's going to get find Vinidance mech. Him too. Spidey's going to punch the booty, but he's still raining in here. Rez is coming off, able to Rez Vinin up. That's big. It looks like Cougars isn't able to hold with that Rez coming through. Little Consolence kill from Panda.
Damage amplified.
And we're gonna see what Spidey can do with this Meteor Strike. Not an ult you see used very much because you don't see Doomfist used very much. But both teams investing most of their everything in there, except for this and the Transcendence for Panda. Usually you can just drop in on a Zenyatta. If you hit him right, you can one-shot him. Panda has this in case things go bad. Scout and see which way Artificial Sky want to take this. They're going to kind of loop around. Looks like they're going to try to jump in from most of the angles. Djibouti's actually going to try to get his Dragon Blade up. They want to go in with that. He's going to lurk around the side. The Transcendence is put in, so they're not going to combo Transcendence with Dragon Blade. Djibouti's going to pull it at 10 health. I don't agree with that one. And he's going to get punished for it, as he very well should be. The Rocket Barrage comes in from Chesh. Gets two, finds Libby Cat and Sherlock, and that's going to be the Cougars holding again. Artemis wants to get a little revenge right here, but it looks like with that Discord orb, he might be revenge himself. Nope. He is going to feed Vinidance back a bit quicker, though. Probably not going to matter, but
All systems. I will not waste.
Djibouti, after he pulls that Dragon Blade, is going to switch over to the Widowmaker. Try to find Chesh out in the skies, we causing him problems. So we're going to look at Spidey coming in on the Doomfist, taking Sherlock very low. Primal Rage crop from Strike. He's going to get bursted down very quickly, but not before he can take down Spidey. Heals coming through for him. Guava dies as he gets Transcendence. That's pretty big. And the DPS of Artificial Sky going to try to get some picks here. Artemis is going to go down. Res gonna come in from both sides, one on the Winston, one on the Diva. As the Mercy goes down for Cougars, that's big, and Libby Cat's gonna be able to pop a Valkyrie off. That's a huge healing boost for Sky on the points. Cougars still have the men though. Transcendence comes in from Cougars, get him topped off before Sky can finish any of them off with that Valkyrie. All out brawl here on the point. Sherlock's gotta pop his self-destruct first. He's gonna lose that. Minton's gonna be next to follow. Probably neither of them gonna get kills. Yep. Spidey's gonna come in with a Doom Fist. He's almost at Valkyrie, but Meteor Strike. Sherlock able to take down the main tank and main healer, but Sky not on the point. So they got taken down. It's pretty much Libby Cat trying to come at the end.
1-0.
And after a pretty demanding win, or commanding win I should say, Sky, Cougars coming back saying, no, we're gonna have a match here. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna entertain our spectators. I'm trying to entertain my spectators too. Maybe not as well. We'll see. They can keep up what they're doing. They're going with that big tank combo that worked for them so well in Eichenwald first point. Not so well in second, but this is a little less vertical of a map. Djibouti on that Junkrat's probably going to be the biggest throw on their side. He's going to get a lot of riptides, a lot of damage, a lot of getting bursted down low very quickly and dying. Guava, backbone of this team right now, keeping all of his team up. Maybe not Chesh, who is flexed over to that Diva. Army's gonna wait for his team. They're gonna go off to the Pharah on this map, which is kind of weird because of how contained it is. Most people want to play that Junkrat, but we'll see what they can do with it. Djibouti opting to play Junkrat instead. They just want to knock these tanks down with a lot of explosions. It's gonna work for them so far, but they're all gonna get hit by the Earth Shatter. As Son of Sphinx lands a big one, able to take down Strike Mist. Guava needs some healing. He's gonna pop that orb on himself. He's got that Horror ult up. He's gonna use it, but not before Artem. Artem, you can take down their Diva. The Riptire coming in from Djibouti. He's gonna take down Spidey, and it looks like it's going to be Nova's Sky's point. Eventually, Strike Mist takes down 2. Damage came in a lot. Most guys were at low. And it's just going to be cleaned up as the meters stick down to 0. So the Sphinx, he's got the Earth Shatter up. So does Vinin. Has the Zarya ult up. Actually, all 3 of their tanks are pretty much going to be online. So he's going to throw the Earth Shatter in, not get anything, but the Graviton's going to get a lot. Sound Barrier is popped. Counter Earth Shatter gets 2 of them. Too much heals for the Graviton to do anything. The shield is off. Had all the health. Sherlock's going to come in. He's going to punish the push without the shield down. Just being able to get the backbone with the self-destruct. They're going to try to push in on this. Guava goes down to Djibouti though. Graviton catches Son of Sphinx. He's going to go down. And it looks like Sky's going to be able to hold. They invest both tank ults into pretty much what was a well-formed, no ult combos to be able to throw into it. They had the sound barrier. They didn't have much burst damage to take advantage of the time constraint you have there. Earth Shatter got thrown into the shield. And good plan, bad execution. Djibouti, he's got the Riptire. He wants to find him on the side here. As the original was popped, he's just gonna do some damage. And Chex gets knocked off. He uses his booster to fly back to find the tire, but he's just gonna get popped off by the AoE. I mean, not the AoE, the crowd control it does. So the Sphinx though, charging on point. They don't care about their Diva going down. They're gonna win the rest of the fight with Djibouti not being able to put the damage in the back. Considering he was on the side there, he got caught out. Cute trick, didn't work. Libby Cat got that Horror ult up. Pretty much the only ult online right now, except for Strike Mist, who's going to have Earth Shatter coming online very soon. And there it is. Gonna see what they can do. Son of Sphinx shield getting pretty low, so maybe if that cracks, they want to throw it in there. He's just gonna throw it anyway. He gets one, but that's not enough. He tries to keep swinging. He's just gonna get bursted down. Riptide coming in, gonna find more. And that'll be Artificial Sky, taking the point back at 80-ish. Once they can clean up the point. Gonna be soon followed. There he goes. Zara and Lucio coming in. They're going to trap in this door. They don't want to give up a chance to touch. Both Gravitons thrown in. Chest's going to go down. So is Djibouti. Spidey's able to fall to Strike Mist. It's a Tank Moria battle going on the front here. But in the end, with that Rocket Barrage, it's going to be all Artificial Sky, taking Lijiang Tower Control Center. And we're going to be... Oh no, Chest's going to come on. He's going to touch last. Bridge ult's in. Got the rally. It's a pain in the butt to take out, but they're going to be able to do it. It's 5 against 1. They need some sort of dumb miracle to win this. And I don't think it's coming. They got 4 on the point. That's more than you usually get in these type of situations. I can't see it happening though. Strike goes down. Strike takes out Son of Sphinx. Chest, Guava, and then it's just a Lucio to go down. Biden's going to come back, be a pain in the butt. He's not going to touch. And we're at the last game of Lijiang Tower. It pretty much comes back to the tank ults. Sky was getting the usage at a good usage edge of theirs. Cougars, not so much.
Well, I would have to. Hi, I'm Moshi Man. I'll be joining for the last round here on Lijiang and then continuing. So, J Money, nice to be here with you.
You too. It's nice to be able to control a camera. Now, there we go.
All right. So, if you want to do, play-by-play, or do you want to do analysis and control the camera?
So, since I'm streaming, all analysis.
Okay, sounds good. Looks like we got the Pharah Mercy coming up from Sky, Artificial Sky.
Yep.
And then we got Ryan Zarya here with Junkrat on the blue team, which is Mercury Cougars, if I'm not mistaken.
You are not.
Good stuff. Looks like the Cougars are getting in on the point here, while Lightbringers are just kind of forced out. Got quite a presence here, but looks like they're going to get taken down by the DPS on the Artificial Sky side as they cap the point.
Djibouti and Artemy have been pretty dominant in these games against the DPS, and the ultimates from the Cougars haven't been as top-notch.
Yeah, and with Spidey on that Junkrat, I don't know how he's going to contest Pharah.
He's really not. They were trying to, this explosive Pharah and Junkrat for the Sky has been taking down the tank favors of the Cougars.
Yeah, so Son of Sphinx is basically alone here fighting against D.Va, who is out of mech, but just getting shot at by Pharah with no support from his team. Their monkey goes in and just gets taken out. It seems kind of like an interesting idea, but they push him back as Reinhardt and Junkrat both go down for Mercury Cougars. Looks like D.Va on the Artificial Sky side here is trying to get back in mech, but she's, they're holding pretty far back, and we have the switch to McCree. You think McCree's going to be able to take down that Pharah, who is hiding?
He wants to get this big, Artemy's Rocket Barrage has been great so far. He's going to get bursted down there. McCree's doing his job so far. But the rest of the team getting jumped on by the dive side of Artificial Sky.
Winston getting taken out, but they're stuck there in that top room. There goes Artemu. Can Mercury Cougars make a push off this res?
Artemu gets res at the end too with the Rocket Barrage. That's a res you don't want to see, right in Spidey's face.
Yeah, and then Guava and Spidey both go down, delaying their push even further. 4 ults versus 2 ults. You think they can pull it out with 85%? That's usually one more push.
There's nothing to block Son of Sphinx's Earth Shatter right here. The Graviton can get eaten by Sherlock, but Son of Sphinx been throwing Earth Shatters into Strike Mist so far. Guava gets caught up
look-
before that even starts.
Yeah, just Diva Bomb, and then Mercy is on point, alone, with Reinhardt charging in, Zarya on point. They got their tank combo, Zenyatta X-testing, Shatter comes out, Valkyrie is out. Are we going to see any other ults here? Is Guava going to make it to point and try to save his team here? He's almost there, but there's just a ton of presence from Red Team here, from Art Sky. He does trans, but he is now alone. And I'm imagining they're going to try some point stall, but nothing doing.
Yeah, Cheska's in. He's able to take out Djibouti actually, just one clip, so he's going to get killed though. And that'll be Artificial Sky coming up 2-0 with the win on the
Lijiang
Showtime.
Tower. So it didn't really seem like a very close match there on that last point, but the middle one was pretty close. So we could see something interesting here happen in the third game.
Yeah, considering Cougars won their first this game on Lijiang Tower, I think once they showcased what they were doing with their tank lineup, they're favoring the Ryan Zarya a lot. Artemu and the rest of his Artificial Sky brethren are able to just play around with it with the explosives, use their ults better. A lot more value coming in from Sky's side, and it's making all the difference in the end.
Yeah. It's hard to contest Pharah's Junkrat, and they've been running Junkrat consistently, and they just need to be flexible, I think. So I agree.
Which is hard too because Libby Cat's been pocketing Artemu pretty much, which is good credit to the tank and support lineup of Sky, able to let the Mercy help with the Pharah while your Zen's pretty much keeping together the tank line. Some tanks, they think damage is but a number, and that you can heal through anything, even if you're just a lonely Zen. But Artificial Sky able to keep themselves out of harm's way for the most part, give their pharmacy room to work.
Yeah, Pharmacy is really strong, especially if, I don't know how competent Cougars here is on hit scan, but, it's kind of what you need to take out, like Zenyatta plus hit scan or another Pharah to contest in the air. And, it's like, I think it can be difficult sometimes. I know personally my team has trouble with that, so we just picked up our DPS hit scan player, and it's helped a lot. So hopefully Cougars can find someone there to shut that Pharah down,
Yeah,
improve their chances.
Pharmacy, that brutal combo that gets better the worse the other players get.
Yep. So we have halftime until 9:25, unless both teams say they're ready. So I'm going to take a little break, and I'm going to get a little snack. So I'll see you guys on the next map.
I'm gonna leave chat open so you can just see what's going on, if they're saying they're ready or not. As you can see, chat is no longer hidden. I'm gonna also take this time to go check out how the stream's doing. See if Sascan likes my improvements. Don't type anything. Yeah, I'm not in there. Hey, we're up to 9 viewers. Yeah, so halftime, just a point for both the teams. That's what's going on. Mercury Cougars, they got some assessing to do. They're one game away from losing this series. But it could come back. They've shown they can do it on Lijiang Tower. They can just play smart, play as a team, is mostly what they're doing. With their ults, they're trying to just like throw it in and follow up without really much of a plan, or they're trying to sneak around with one guy, such as Sphinx coming around. Oh, I'm gonna Earth Shadow from the back here. But when you take the Reinhardt's slow time walking around to the back, they're throwing the damage in on your front, and by the time you Earth Shatter like he did, he stole the kill to Zenyatta, but knocked down the Pharah, but that was too little too late. Not little in the actual play. I'd love to get a free Zen kill on Pharah knocked in every time I click the Q button on Reinhardt. Mostly I just whiff completely. But after your team's dead, it's not much it's going to do. Would you please take the time to check the chat? The map score is 2-0, Artificial Sky to Cougars. Sky took Eichenwald and Lijiang Tower. Lijiang Tower was close. That was a 2-1, going in favor of Artificial Sky, but the second map could have gone anyway. Eichenwald wasn't close. First point was great for Cougars. They rolled with the tank comp, but couldn't get past the verticality and the far play of Sky. I turned chat on to you can see they're ready or not, and I don't know what that is. Every time I turn chat on, I regret it. I didn't actually make it clear that the person saying y'all want some Jeff in the chat room is me, asking if y'all want some Jeff. So if y'all want some Jeff, tell me. The Jeff song from Overwatch League, dude. You even got the all access pass. Okay. It's time for Jeff.
We are back to work, Templeton. Hello, you beautiful baby.
After this Netflix ad stops.
Reporting for duty. Hi, bosses, bro.
A little screen caption for you guys. Oh, it's all 4 minutes. No wonder they don't play it.
Looks like it's just about time to get back in the game. And we've got Mercury Cougars readying up, just waiting on Artificial Sky to get started.
For Mio in the chat, I am commonly referred to as J Money. I go by a plethora of things, and I'm new to casting, so I don't think you've actually missed me at all. Maybe one game. This is Moshi Man, the second guy. I think he's been around for a while. He's the only guy who's ever actually backed me up on one of these things. So.
Well, there we go. Glad to be here. I've cast a couple times before, but I'm still really new. So we just take it all as a community effort here to try to stream and cast for everyone, whether or not you're watching.
Yeah, Overwatch Pretenders getting what they pay for.
$0.
Now that the game's starting up, I'm gonna have to close the chat out unless you want to see a bunch of lag. I have great internet.
Industries.
So we're coming to Volskaya. Less of a farm map, so we should see some bit of changes up, maybe. Except first point defense. Some people like to roll through it on offense. Nice barrage on second point. Beats me in every comp game on Volskaya. Love it.
Wonderful. So how much Widow have we been seeing? Did we see Widow on Eichenwald, and we didn't see Widow on Li Jiang at all, did we?
We saw Chesh get bodied by Djibouti on the Hanzo. Well, Chess was Widow. Djibouti was like, I'm gonna headshot you twice, and Chess like, yeah, not doing that. Not saying he's a bad Widow. Could have just had a Djibouti popping off, getting on a roll. We might see him little redemption here. I'm not gonna doubt his skills. Just telling you what we saw.
No, yeah. We got a new player coming in here, Rushpert on the Zenyatta. And I don't believe there were any swaps made on the Mercury Cougars team.
Swalama coming in for whoever's playing Mercy.
That was like Kitty something, right?
Yeah, something along those lines. Who spectates the Mercy? Come on.
Attackers.
Well, sometimes that can be pretty important, but I forgot their name. I'm sorry. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It was LibbyCat89 who was
Yes.
on Mercy,
Yeah, the
and she
cat.
switched out for Swalama on the Moira.
Last minute check. Everyone squared away?
Check this out. Hello.
All right, final 5 seconds here. Are we gonna see? Are we gonna see him go push right in, or let's see?
Defend objective A.
They want to run right past these double snipers. It looks like.
I would. All grouped up. They're pushing right in through the hut. Looks like they're trying to take the high ground, taking cover from snipers. But Middlemaker is there at the end. She drops down. They now have the high ground here. Just kind of doing some poke damage. The shield, Reinhardt's shield's getting pretty weak, while Son of Sphinx is, still up pretty high, and
Swallow
Swallow
is gonna
falls off the edge. They've rotated here, and now Artemio is contesting the Hanzo on the high ground, but they are still rather divided, trying to rotate back to a position where they can have their Moira come back and heal them. But still just taking poke. Son of Sphinx trying to get a fire strike off there, build some ult charge. We are coming up on not too many ults, but we have Hanzo, Rhine, and we have Moira ult here, and there's a fight going down on the point with the tank from Artificial Sky going down, or Mercury Cougars going down. Wait, am I wrong?
You got it right the first time. Artificial Sky goes down. It's going to be their Diva and Bridget to follow. Moira's going to get Earth Shattering killed. Venomon comes in, and Cougars going to hold first point.
Very nice, very clean. They got 1 or 2 big picks there, and then just cleaned up with Shatter, no other ults, and now they have almost 5.
Yeah,
Wow, the
Artificial
other
Sky.
has 1.
Yeah, they take so much time rotating around. They're just poking in. They're thinking of all that ult charge because there's not much range. Like the only range damage doing is Zarya right clicks and Diva thrown in. So Alama, he's the only one to get it up, but he throws it in there, and his team's not able to push past it. Sorry, use that more. He switched over to that.
So you think they're looking for a dry push here? They're just kind of fade out some ults,
With the dive, Hanzo, probably. And then actually, Graviton got eaten. Sherlock eats something and Graviton surge. Spidey's
Wow,
still
that is
cruising.
unfortunate. There's a Widow, or a Monkey there, diving in, but Spidey going pretty big, getting some good kills.
Nice little fadeaway shot on Artemio.
And they still have trans.
Yeah. They use a lot of their ults, one gets eaten, but they hold in the end, and they're still pretty much matched with Sky now in ult economy, and Sky has a minute and 30 left to do something with the Graviton and nothing to combo. They might wait for Artemio to get something up, and try to get the big combo off until Diva to get the Graviton there.
There's the Winston Diva diving to the high ground, looking to contest the point, trying to get an early pick. There's a Graviton from Djibouti, but no pressure. Here comes the trans. Pretty delayed, but they didn't get killed at all. There's the Diva Bomb. Gets 2 big kills. I think this is going to be Artificial Sky's point here.
Yeah, they make a lot of room with all the ults they threw in, throw in the Diva Bomb, get the supports. It's all over after that.
So we've got Chesh switching to the Pharah.
New defense point. Objective B.
I'm taking care of you.
Yeah, you got both support ults coming up for Sky. You got the Hanzo and the Winston disappointed this Primal Rage. Sphinx probably wants to get something done with his Earth Shatter.
Well, it's interesting to take note that Djibouti is still on Widow, and they do have Pharah, but it's hard to contest the Pharah unless you expose yourself to her. Looks like Hearts Guy's coming here on the right side, if you're here from a defender's perspective, onto the high ground, ready to dive in. They are on point, attacking. Pops Valk. Here comes the Winston ult. And the Dragon's ult. They're getting in. Ooh, here comes the Dragon from the other side. But there's already 2 kills down on the Art Sky side. Trans coming out. Getting more kills. There goes the rest of the team. They got 1 tick. They've got 2 ticks. Mercury Crew is trying to get back to the point here, but they just cannot make it. And a pretty quick one-sided team fight here on second point. What do you think happened?
Score
They got a couple of them low, and
2-2.
I
Switching
think his name is
sides.
Strike. Apologize. Main tank for Artificial Sky jumps in with, gets him, zaps him down, has to pop Primal. Yeah, it is Strike missed. There we go, I'm right. Knocks him around with the Primal, takes out the back line, clean up from there. Very clean too on both Sky. You can come in and, you know, just stagger, touch the points, the cows come home, and then somehow win. But they clean him up quick. Artemu, pretty uncontested in the skies. It's, you either take out the Pharah when he's coming in on this map as the Widow, or he's up in your face doing a ton of damage. There's not much in between. I don't expect these guys to hit, you know, the point blank shots.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if the switch on Chesh there to the Pharah was good. What were they on before? Do you remember? Were they on Sniper? They were on Sniper.
They were doing the quad tank coming in. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, they had the Widow Hanzo. Kept Chesh on the Widow. He was doing good on the Widowmaker. There's not much you can do. He takes supports through 4 tanks. It's not the, I mean, 4 tanks and a Bridget, or 3 tanks and a Bridget, whatever they had. It's not the easiest thing to do. But he was holding his own, and once you just get pounced on like that, it's one fight lost. We're making him seem like he's a bad Widow. I'm not saying that, but once you close the gap, it's not easy.
Right. Yeah. You gotta play with your team's momentum, and that's not always easy when your team dies.
Yeah, they the ultimate meters kind of got stacked at pretty much 0 at the end, and they had what's similar to a like first push roll where you have all the momentum built up coming to second.
3.
The way everything played out, they kind of had that coming in.
Attackers incoming.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna have the Lucio here on the arts, or the Mercury Cougars Sky.
They like this heavy comp. It's sort of worked for them so far. It's been on and off. See if they
There
can
is a
get-
Pharah in the air, bombing them down though. Chesh being a little too late on the rotate up top, and that's gonna allow Diva to get in and force the team back, taking out Son of Sphinx. Chesh is out of mech. They're still pushing in, trying to fight. They get the Hanzo, get the Zenyatta, but now where do they go? They have no sustain and no tanks.
They have the mortar on point, pressuring out Artemu, and they have the spawn advantage. If they can use
Now-
that, they can do it. And they're able to take down Panda, and yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they had the spawn advantage there, so that is allowing them to cap the point and keep Lightbringers, Artificial Sky, at bay. Yeah.
You really want the Lightbringers to play, don't you?
Man, it's really hard not having the overlay.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Thanks for the assist.
So keep an eye on Artemu. He's got the Rocket Barrage, and Jafridi's got the Dragon Strike coming up. They want to push straight to point. They're going to be playing to this Rocket Barrage, yeah. Sphinx he's going to take out Sphinx, get taken down, but like 1 kill is all you need on point B to stall out here, unless they can do some good stuff. He's going to
Yeah,
get
here
the
comes
res
the
off.
res out on the Mercy.
Spidey taken as he pops rally. That's brutal. You want to save that for the second point. Second push.
Yeah, looks like they had to use their ults. And their Arts guy is getting pushed out. Lucio goes down on the runaway, and only Lucio and Zarya ults coming in on attack. Chesh switching to the Widowmaker, trying to get a quick pick so they can run in, but they've got 6 minutes.
They
So-
run past Artemu with the Rocket Barrage. Sphinx gets caught out, and that's all you need for point B.
It's going to be hard when they have 3 ults, though, I must say.
It's tough to see the timer tick down and be like, oh, you know, we're not pushing in, we're not doing anything. But if you don't take this point meter by meter, it's gonna bite you in the butt. And you're gonna lose more time and more momentum.
So we got Dragon Strike whiffing here from Spidey, or from Duty.
It will take down Spidey, but that's gonna get res though. I mean, Dragon Strike's
Winston
not
is
the best.
basically alone here. He goes down to the Reinhardt swinging his hammer, kind of out of position, and now Son of Sphinx looking to pull his team in. Artemu on the tank combo, lots of spam coming in, but of course their tanks are doing a great job protecting him. Artemu goes down
He's
and
getting off
gets
these
res.
res.
There's Diva Bomb. Can he get anyone? No, but it does zone people at the point. Their Rhine goes down, and and then Mercy goes down, and it's just Spidey and Chesh left, double sniper, on the blue team.
I was joking about how, why would I spectate the Mercy, but Panda has rezzed Artemute in places he shouldn't be rezzing Artemute. So many times. He uses the little pillar by where Djibouti's standing right now behind you guys. Right here. He's able to hide himself enough, get the res off, and they use that to poke him in from the back with a Farah they thought was dead. He was at like 1 HP when he did it too.
Dang, man. What a strat, what a play.
But they do have the classic Grab Dragon. I hate how that doesn't have a cool name. It's just called Grab Dragon. But they have it.
What about Draven?
That's so much worse.
I know.
Djibouti able to take on Chess. This is what he was doing on Eichenwald, hitting him with the long range.
Here's an ult that's looking to split the team, but are they going to be able to take advantage of it? Yeah, it looks like D.Va tries to go in, but doesn't get any kills. Winston here on his own with Orb. Rushpert trying to hit him down with Orb.
They're going to stay waiting for Chesh to get back. He switched over to Mercury.
Rushpert is really getting alone, you know, kind of out of position.
Yeah. He pokes in, tries to get too many cheeky volleys in there. That's going to get the res. That's the res you don't have for the fight, especially with all these ultimates going on.
They're Winston booping Son of Sphinx off the point, off the map, to his death.
That is.
And looks like Art Sky is being pushed. Sorry, Mercury Cougar is being pushed way far back.
That is a spectate. I'm upset I missed. Uses the Primal Rage, knocks him off point. That's such a risky thing to do, just to throw your Primal, especially on a map where you could use the stall on 2 CP. Just be like, yeah, I can do this. Craig's missed. He's been playing good. That's such a cheeky play. Love to see it.
So we've got 5 ults here on the Mercury Cougar side. They pop Valve early. Both supports all coming out from MC, and Art Sky not popping anything yet. They're just holding high ground, hoping to get some spam off. Strike Mist is down. They're looking to push to the point. Here comes the Hanzo ult. Hammer down, hitting only the D.Va. Here's a Raj who takes out Spidey, but who does get taken out. Looks like it's just on his face left, and Zarya, but they have their supports coming in. Hammer D.Va out of mech. Put your shield up, Reinhardt. Valking Mercy taken out by McCree. D.Va out of mech. Djibouti looking to stall that point. Here comes Salama on Zenyatta. But there's 4 on point. This is going to be tough. They got 2 ults. They got to get there. They got to get Trans up, but he goes down. Ooh, Chesh getting some big kills. Here goes the Mercy. All right, Artemio looking just for a few more stall time. Here comes the Trans with the D.Va. But that hammer swing is just going to take D.Va out of mech. Here comes the Trans from the blue team. Djibouti doing his thing. Trying to kill spawn there. There's a grab, Tom. They're using a lot of ults, but it looks like it's about to lock up that point. And there is the end of round 2.
That was a decent 45-second stall, I want to say.
Yeah, I think that was definitely worth, you know, switching out and just kind of, they knew they had lost the fight, and they took a lot of time there off of Mercury Cougars, who only have 1.5 minutes to attack. Again, they have to attack, and we know how long it took them to push in here.
They're probably just going to want to go with the 4-tank roll-through. I can almost guarantee you Artificial Sky's going to know that. I wouldn't be surprised to see them play both explosives, Junkrat Fire, like they did on Lee Shing Tower. One of those maps. I think it was Control Center.
Yeah, I think you're right. Looks like that's the case here. 3 tanks, 3 support. Gonna just kind of rush to the point. I don't know. Last time they did the high ground strat, which it didn't work out so great for them.
That was a Sky that was doing that on offense.
Well, they attempted.
Oh, you're talking about when they jumped
to do it on attack, but they had failed and got pushed back, and then ended up going main, anyways. So main is the fastest way to point.
Yeah, that's kind of what you want to do with this. It's been working for them, for partially. On the first points of capture, it's been working.
3,
Second points,
2, 1.
not so much.
But I would definitely be feeling confident if I were Artificial Sky.
Oh yeah, they got so much time in the time bank. All the momentum going their way.
Looks like they're going top, and Son of Sphinx going main, pretty much alone with the Lucio and being healed by the Moira. Zarya kind of late, maybe thinking they were going up top, and now they're just kind of being bullied here. Deep on the high ground. Oh, there goes two big picks. With Big Daddy 2 and Son of Sphinx going down. Spidey on the point pretty much alone. They're going to have to back out and rally and get out if they want to have a chance at the push.
They're going to be able to stagger chest here. Oh, nope, we're just going to jump.
Yeah, that would have been a nice stagger to see. And then Zarya does go down from the boop, it looks like, off the map.
We thought we'd see Djibouti on the Junkrat. He's going to play the Hanzo instead and actually just dinks Rashpert, who's playing the Moira, and that's the big backbone down. That's all the heals that you need to push through. And they got one last push to do this.
Yeah, it looks like they changed up their comp. They now have McCree to contest the Pharah. Looks like they're going to go main here. This is a pretty common push. I hear a res coming out. They res the... Ooh, there's a big double ult coming out. That gets 3 big old kills, but Son of Sphinx is on point, being contested by the entire of the team. Spidey and Ryan going down, just Rushford left, taken out by the red team. And there's a full hold in a minute and a half on round 3 from Artificial Sky.
Yeah, they got 3 minutes 30 seconds. 1 tick. You can do this normally, or you can do this where you just build up 6 ultimates and go, everyone press Q.
Yep, they just got to get one team fight win. One.
It looks like they're not messing around. They want to play the dive. I just saw 4 heroes get locked in instantly. They want to end this match, actually. If they win this, they take it all, except for the 4th map, which does matter. Differential always a thing. Unless it's playoffs, and it's not a thing. But, yeah, 4th map could matter in the end. I'm sure they want to win that one, too. But this is the big one here. Close it out. I'll feel a little bit more relaxed coming to the end of this.
Yeah, I think since they only have to get 1 tick here, they can just kind of take it easy. You know, even though dive isn't necessarily taking it easy, they have spawn advantage. You know, they're slated to win. They've been dominant the whole match. But I think I would like to see a nice tie here. It's always exciting to see stuff like that. So let's just wait it out, and we'll figure it out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
So we got the Mercy coming in, taking Djibouti trying to scout, and it's got that Hanzo here. They're diving up to the high ground. Diva's following behind Winston, and Artemiu getting some poke damage. Djibouti going down to Spidey. Those damage boosted arrows will do a lot of damage. They gets the res off though. Body block there from Strike Mist. Good job. Got a couple flankers, and it looks like they're going to try to pick off their supports and just wait for the dive. So, but Vinian does peel and notices them, takes out Djibouti. Walama goes down. Artemiu on the high ground. Sherlock coming in, trying to get some support picked off, but just taken out by the Reinhardt.
Spidey says, I don't need a team. I'll hold the point by myself and kill 3 people.
Yeah, Hanzo's bow is quite powerful these days.
That was a must-see. I mean, a must-see as most people think. Artemiu's trying to get on the flank here. I'm sorry, that's not Artemiu. That is.
It is Artemiu on the Genji, trying to go to the flank. He's sneaking around. Diving on the high ground here. We got just Spidey's ult coming up.
Djibouti one clips chest in the background. Artemiu wants to come and he gets venom on, but he's going to slice through
Ryan
six.
going down, that's a big pick. We got the dives here on the support
That's
from the Winston. Eve out of Mex, Walama on point. Looks like there's just Vin left, and they're going to get 1 tick and take the match. Pretty close there in the first 2 rounds, but just too comfortable in their roles here, and they just had to. Eventually, they were going to get in. So.
Yeah, in the first 2 games, I would have credited to Ult Economy. This game, Artificial Sky just kind of outperforms Cougars.
Yeah, seems like Cougars might be on a little bit of a tilt, feeling a little discouraged. but we always want to encourage everyone. So I think they're doing a pretty good job. It's hard, to be a team all the time. So
Yeah.
I applaud them for the work that they're doing regardless.
Boo, positivity. Get it out of here.
Yeah, man, no toxicity from me.
So we should be getting into this fourth map, assuming no, they don't have any big leaves where they have to mass exit.
Right, yeah. Looks like they usually do the fourth map. So their choices, I believe, are... I don't remember.
I never
Shame
bothered
on
to
me.
learn.
Shame on me. Looks like it's Dorado or the other one. Pretty good,
Dorado
right?
or
I'm pretty
Dorado
good.
2. Either way, we're getting a pure escort. Personally, my favorite type of game mode. I used to be a control point person, and I realized I hate control.
I'm a big fan of Escort. I come from playing a lot of Team Fortress 2 back in the day, and that was the best game mode. There was Payload, and it's basically the same thing here in Overwatch. I think that has run with me, and escorting that payload just makes me feel at home. So
Yeah, no, I come from really Pokemon, if you want to say I come from anything. That was the first game I was like, hey, I want to do this in a sub-competitive way. But yeah, Overwatch was the game I got a PC for, so I was a little Xbox pleb beforehand,
nice, nice.
playing Fallout and all that stuff. And I was like, oh wait, I can use a mouse. This is so much better.
Yeah, man. I was never able to play first-person shooter games on controller because it's just impossible for me. I started playing Team Fortress 2 in the middle of high school with the mouse and keyboard, and I don't think I could ever go back. So
I went back because I was playing Call of Duty against some kid that was like my sister's friend. And it wasn't as bad as I thought, like just returning to it. Like I kicked his butt, and then he like was like, all right, I can't do this. But the best thing about it isn't the aim. It's is not constantly worrying about, hey mom, do you have any AA batteries in the house?
yeah, man, you don't have to put batteries in a mouse. You just plug it in and go.
My mom has, after 18 years, you get to understand that despite the camera batteries being on sale, they don't last. You get better like buying 3 packs of camera batteries to equal 1 pack of Duracell isn't worth it, even if it is on sale.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, getting back to the game, we have Guava coming in for Rushpert, who had a great performance, last game, getting some cool headshots and everything. And I don't see any swaps from Art Sky.
They want to stick with their bread and butter. That could just
I guess
mean they
so.
don't have anyone here today. Otherwise, I don't know who
Traveling
is
to
on the
Dorado.
roster in that spectators thing. Actually, I think they have one. Yeah, they have Swall Alma and the other guy are the only changes because regular season you have to play all available players, so they just got a Mercy backup in there.
Yeah, it looks like Libby Cat probably had to depart and leave and do something, because real life comes before Overwatch, despite what people may say.
Or you can just split the maps too, equal playing time. Looks
Right.
like I haven't seen too much of a difference, any real major difference in how they're performing. You're gonna look at the wall for a second while I turn the AC on.
Yeah, sure. Looks like we've got, the standard lineup here on the Mercury Cougar side, and then we have Symmetra coming out
I wish
on
it's not
the
going
other
to.
team. Maybe not. Still got 40 seconds to find out, but, you know, Symmetra was recently reworked, so we may have our new Symmetra main here. Swalama the Symmetra main. Systematically eliminates
In 30 seconds.
opponents.
It's debatable as to whether she's worse than she was before.
Well, I'm not going to get into that debate because I'm still really bad at playing Symmetra.
Oh yeah, it's harder now. You have to actually like aim and track and stuff. Think about.
Wait, you're saying I have to aim with a character? Oh no!
That's not why I bought this game.
Shoot!
3.
So Swalama switching off to the Zenyatta. We got Djibouti on the Genji. Looks like they're going to try to take the high ground here on the attack. Djibouti looks for the scout. Try to dive right there on the high ground and contest it. Push them off. Make sure they can get around that first couple corners without too much problems. Oh, Son of Sphinx knocked down. Are they going to be able to get the dive there? Yep. Force them to drop down. D.Va coming in with Winston to try to take down Son of Sphinx. That pushes them out of position. And this is going to give Arts Guy a lot of space, which is exactly what they want here on the first checkpoint and first push. So Spidey on the right flank there, peeking down the Winston, making sure they don't push too hard. But no one has gone down yet. They're just getting some poke. Two taking a little bit of damage, but he will regenerate that really quickly. Son of Sphinx's shield getting low.
Oh, beautiful play by Artemu. Takes 2 hits to chest. Able to kill him in the back line.
Looks like Djibouti is there, going pretty big on the supports of Mercury Cougars. Just the Reinhardt and Guava here, both taken out by the dive comp.
Yeah, Artemu comes to the backside. Able to take out Chesh, get that pressure off. Chesh actually going to switch over to Pharaoh to contest him in the sky. Strike miss, Djibouti, Sherlock, they're all going to jump on the front line. Artemu with the final blows, so as a caster I'm obligated to only recognize final blows. Artemu killed all of them solo.
Nova is pretty much alone here. His team is not with him, and it doesn't look like he realizes that he's taking a lot of damage. He goes down to Genji. That looked like a miscommunication to me. So,
Yeah, that's a classic case of, it's okay guys, I'm just getting some ult charge. Oh shoot.
whole team's right there. Gotta be careful about that. So Chesh trying to contest and knock him off the high ground. Mercy kind of alone, maybe getting headshot. Here comes the big ult, pushing red team off the high ground. They're gonna be able to take that again and contest. Well, the cart slowly moves forward. Winston, D.Va, contesting Winston and D.Va together. Ooh, there's a barrage coming out, taking Nova out of mech and Nova down. And then Chesh goes down on the Pharah, which will really push them back and put them in that spot. So, red team using a couple ults, but they're not out of steam yet. While blue team, Mercury Cougars, has 2 supports, which can be good.
It's gonna be huge against Djibouti. He's probably just holding on to this Dragon Blade until Guava pops his, or he can find a real, like, maybe Spidey in the back alone, get the 1 kill, force the Transcendence out either way.
Yeah.
1 kill and a Trans, I'll take that for a Dragon Blade.
Yeah, I would agree. Artemi was looking for a few picks there, and Djibouti on the high ground along with his Mercy. I don't know, getting some poke damage, seeing if he can dive in. Here comes the D.Va Mob initiation in the air. Ooh, pretty big bomb. 4 people down, or 3 people down. D.Va out of mech. Mercy goes down, Tank goes down, and then it's just cleanup step from here on out.
Yeah.
And they're going to contest out, probably coming out with Valk, and they're probably going to Dragon Blade from spawn.
And
But
despite
Spidey has to respawn first.
Despite D.Va taking out 2 with the self-destruct, Guava pops Trans while Djibouti gets that. They got no Trans to come install here, and that's going to allow Big Daddy Dom to get bursted down by the Rocket Barrage.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Looks like the spawn advantage is paying off, and they're going to be able to use their ults to kind of knock them off the point. But here comes the Winston ult from Strike Mist, and there's still only Winston left. There's the game. Ooh.
Yeah, they had to walk into too much damage before that started. Big Daddy Top
Yeah.
gets, Fire Panic gets taken down
Score.
by the Winston play from Cougars, which is still nice. Able to solo with the Primal Rage. Pretty skillful play there, not enough.
Yeah, that feels bad.
So, 420. Come on, man. Either way, 4 minutes 20 seconds. Huge time on Dorado for a map that's hard to complete to begin with. To complete it with
Yeah,
enough
I
time to
was
complete
not
it
going to
again.
mention that, but
It's kind of like Eichenwald. They rolled through pretty quickly first round through. Once they got the payload moving, Cougars weren't doing much to stop them.
yeah, they just didn't have they just weren't able to ever win a team fight. It almost felt like Art Sky was always on alt advantage, always on the flank, just taking advantage of the disorganization that Mercury Cougars had in every fight, and just kind of taking advantage of it, and then not giving them time to come up with a good plan to really contest. So maybe we can see some good plans here when they're on attack, and they can push it in, and we'll see a third round here.
They
But
had the
as you
great
said
counter
earlier,
push that they initiated with the dragons, and the tanks come out, knock them off the high ground. But Panda is able to pop the Val, keep his team up. I think it's just outplaying or outskilling, I should say. Just more shots are hitting for Sky and
5,
Cougars.
4,
Depending on
that
what
does
situation
happen.
you got.
1. Attackers incoming.
So it looks like we're going to have a Widow battle here. I don't see Hanzo on Mercury Cougars side, but Chesh looking for some quick picks.
And there's a quick pick from Djibouti onto the quick picking Chesh.
Yep, Chesh going down. Behind that Arist shield, it's really hard to contest. While they're on their dive comp, they're really not diving in yet. I think they're afraid to without Chesh, but they just took too long, and Djibouti took out Widow, and those are the 2 kills we've seen this round. Spidey going down on the Doomfist, and they're just pushed back around the corner, and we see a lot of teams stall out right here, so might be hard to push past here. But Strikefist is kind of alone here with Artemu. Not quite.
Yeah, they're just gonna even though like they lost that fight, they just wanted to push it through the gap.
No one can hide.
Yeah, it's very important to get in through there. Spidey going down to Artemu again.
He's gonna get red stuff. Big Daddy Top's got the payload to keep him there. Keep him alive.
Tube it up.
By the dragon.
I know I called him Top, I'm sorry. It's two. Doomfist probably having a hard time pushing through all these sniper shots and the just Orisa cannon that does not stop firing.
Yeah, it's usually pretty difficult. And Nova taking out a mech. Chesh going down to Artemu, getting shot. And Nova going down by jumping off the ledge, trying to get that quick respawn. Looks like they're going to go for a team comp swap.
Yeah.
They're all heading back to spawn, and they're trying to regroup. They don't really care about ult, but they're going to have their Valkyrie, and they're probably going to have their trans pretty soon. And they are now on Rein Zarya Deathball. So
Yeah.
let's see what they can do.
This is their favored composition sort of thing. Usually they've been doing it with the supports with it.
Yeah, Spidey going down, and then that makes it so. Oh, there's a big team kill.
No one can hide.
Oh, we've been watching what happened.
Well, let me tell you, we got dragons coming in from Spidey, split up the team, got the Mercy, and then Djibouti took out a kill, and then they all just kind of died. Just spam.
And then the
You
Dom
gotta
goes
spam,
fall.
then you're not playing the game.
Superchargers are online. That's big against this tank composition that Cougars favors.
Here comes the Valkyrie out from Mercy, and then they counter with the Diva Bomb.
And
Oh!
that picks off 3.
I'm not sure exactly how the Diva Bomb got around Son of Sphinx's shield there, but I saw him have his shield up, and that's a big 3K there. Big stall. They only got 1 minute left to push.
With
And
this
the first
composition,
point-
that's 1 or 2
60
at
seconds
best.
remaining.
Yeah.
Both Zenyatta's got theirs. Arisa's got the supercharger, and I just cut you off, so I'm gonna let you go now.
Yeah, and I don't see really anyone else too close to ult. Artemu's getting there, but that's not going to help the Mercury Cougars whatsoever.
No, they gotta skill their way through this one. They're still trying to push up main, and that's not a good way to push through a main.
Djibouti taking out Zenyatta right when he's probably going to be really important to trans, and then so the whole team just goes down to Artemu's bow, along with the damage boost, which is super hard to contest. 17 seconds left. Payload moving backwards. Not a Mercury Cougar to be seen.
10 seconds remaining.
They're probably going to go try one last push here if they can.
Yeah, they'll go to touch.
Good luck. Best of luck to them. Ooh, I hear dragons coming out. There's Trans coming out. Spidey getting shut down. His dragon's not coming out to contest the point. And it's a brawl on the point here. Son of Sphinx goes down. Trans comes out. Counter the blade. Trying to get some damage and picks out. Just nothing happening there. That support healing too much. And they're just going to wait it out and use their superior numbers to kind of wear away at Mercury Cougars here. Doof is trying to stall. He does go down, and that is the game and the set match. So congratulations to Artificial Sky, winning the map, winning 4-0, and really taking out Mercury Cougars in style, I would say.
It's a big diva bomb.
As a diva player, I would say that's one of the most fun things to do.
No, that's my favorite, just coming in with their dive. I was one of the people that was diva from the start, before the micro missiles, before any changes she had. I was like, hey, I like this one. So.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Well, quite the competition there. I'm sorry I missed the first game, the first map, but I heard it was a good contest, and we saw some nice action there on Lijiang Tower. Next two maps were fairly dominant, but I think they were still fun to watch, and I hope you enjoyed our casting here. And congrats to both teams. This is Moshi Man signing off.
That's Shea Money. We're gone. Have a good night.